I don't feel much like myself right now. I feel very drained, and I've been laying in bed with a fever these past couple of days. I feel very stable, at least within my winter depression. I mean, I do feel like I don't have much energy, but more in a I'm hibernating kind of way, and not in a everything's grey and depressing kind of way. The other day I've been reading a sentence in my journal. It said, "I don't feel like myself right now. I must be changing into a new version of myself." Like, feeling disconnected can make room, make space for transformation. And it gives back power to decide which way you want to go. Like, do you want to feel stuck in that feeling, or do you want to evolve and change and grow? Like, grow into a new version of yourself, like shedding old skins that no longer serve you. But I wanna share a few things that help me when I don't feel like myself. Yeah, one of these things is journaling. It didn't help much because I'm changing my way of journaling as well. I'm figuring out what serves me and what doesn't, because normally my journaling would look like this. Just pages and pages of thoughts and day-to-day experiences, like what happened that day, what did I feel, and what do I feel on the inside. Whereas these past couple of days, at the beginning of January, I felt very creative and I wanted to create. And so I took my time to really try and fill these pages with little details and trying to embrace that creativity. But that means that this doesn't feel like what I would normally do, so it doesn't really help. But normally journaling does help a lot. Like, just put everything you feel onto a page, make it make sense. Through writing and reading what you are feeling deeply on the inside, it can just feel so much softer, so much easier to deal with. There was a time where I didn't journal as much as I do now. At the moment, I try to journal every day. And I have been journaling most of these past days since March, I would say. Since March last year, I've filled I think 5 journals, and it's been helping so much because before that I didn't journal much. I would journal every once in a while. I didn't have the time or wouldn't make the time to journal, and there's such a huge difference for me from journaling to not journaling, or the other way around, because I would feel very disconnected most of the time, and I wouldn't know what I was feeling on the inside. It would be such chaos, like literally chaos inside my mind, and it would take me so long to figure out what I was feeling and what was going on inside my mind and what was bothering me. And also with memories, trying to get hold of memories would take up so much room inside my brain. Like, there was so much pressure on trying to remember everything. At the moment, it does help a lot, knowing that I can just write it down, put everything that happened that I want to remember onto a page, and then just close the journal and move on. So that's really helpful. Really, really helpful to just not feel as hectic inside my brain. So yes, journaling is such a game changer when it comes to feeling connected with yourself and listening to yourself, like listening to your inner thoughts. It can also help making little videos or voice notes, perhaps. But with journaling, I find it really helpful to just being able to look back so easily. You can look for something specific and don't need to rewatch or replay everything in order to find the exact spot where you said something. Yeah, so journaling it is. Then also spending time in nature. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I've been just, because I was sick, staying inside too much. I just need to leave the house, need to go for a walk, need to touch some trees. Because yes, being outside, being in nature, surrounding yourself with forest and plants and bodies of water is so helpful in order to regain energy, in order to come back to yourself, in order to come back to your roots, to the basics, to what's essential. So ideally for me is taking my journal and just walking into a forest and then just sitting under a tree and journaling, listening to the wind and the branches and to the birds and to all these little noises, and then just be like, no expectations, no masks, nothing that you created in order to fit into society. Allow yourself to be playful, dancing, maybe not in a forest, maybe in a forest. You could also dance in a forest, but dancing is also very, very helpful to feel connected to your body, to feel into your body. Yes. Have a dance session, put on some music and just dance. Just like dance like no one is watching, because no one is, especially if you're alone. Yes, I would do these 3 things, but it's cold outside. Grab your journal, write down what's alive for you today, and that's it. Essentially, it's just taking a break from everything that you do to pretend. Like, we are all pretending, I think. I know I am. And then just take a step back, just relax, observe yourself. And then taking this break and allowing yourself to develop and to pause for a moment. I'm gonna go outside now. I'm becoming quite a night owl because it's dark again. Haven't been outside today. I will go get some groceries, eat some food, which is also so important. Like, when you don't feel like yourself, maybe eat. Maybe have some food, maybe have some water. Maybe take a nap, maybe have like a little bit, maybe have a little bit of sugar and you feel right again. It can be that easy. It doesn't have to be. But sometimes when you feel disconnected, it's just your body not having its needs met. Take care of your body first and then move on and try and solve like whatever is changing at the moment.